I was so happy I fucking hung around with you guys for a minute last night. I was so happy. Other than that,
three friends from three different realities come together to observe life. Hippie Rob, Brother John, and Slaywood presents To Enjoy Spontaneous Humor.
there was that one day. You're out there breathing it, man.
Yeah, well, as long as you
make
quit,
it cough.
it
make you cough.
Fuck yeah. God, was that 3 or 4 days ago?
Yeah.
It frees your nose hairs?
Yeah.
That's how cold it
gets. Remember you walking and then you breathe in and it makes it cough because the air is so cold.
Oh, that's freezing your fucking lungs. Just like your nose hairs.
Yeah. That ain't no
like, I got crystals in my lungs.
I was doing
It's
it
not
again.
even
I was doing it again this morning. It was cold. It was fucking
that's
freezing
my
outside.
Bad joke. No one here laughed. No one laughed at my
Seriously,
joke.
I mean,
hey.
I think that was Tuesday.
It was this week.
Guess what? You're a half a century old.
Christmas was this
John
week,
Billy.
right? Or was that last week?
Half a century.
No, New Year's
old.
was this week.
New Year's was last week.
New Year's was Tuesday. That's what. So
What did you guys do on New Year's?
It was Wednesday.
Did you guys have a party?
Monday was the freezing
Did you guys have a party on New Year's?
I went to my brother's. It was just me, my brother, and his daughter, and his daughter's friend. And my brother's wife was in the other room. We just played beer pong, just hung out. It's kind of weird to see young children, or they're 21, celebrating the New Year like I used to. Like, woo, we're drunk. Actually, they're. It was just interesting. They're like, another shot. And then 2 seconds later, they're like, whoa, it hits them. They don't know how that happens.
Yes, unfortunately. It is a fascinating.
Here's something Brother John helped me with. Okay, I'm listening though.
I think sort of one of those cultural hangover things where we really believe time is real, but yet we know it isn't. And so we all every now and would have some sort of a anniversary or a specific date and time that is timeless. So we can just have an excuse to sort of celebrate and freeze ever-flowing time of...
There's no way because in any given day we sit out there and drink margaritas.
And you watch it just keeps flowing, but we want to stop it every now and then and St. Patrick's Day or Christmas, we just want to nail one day down and say this day, this artificially defined 24 hours is special. And New Year's Eve is one of those classics. Where at that moment people really want to believe something different.
Well, there's so many different associations with this. I'm realizing
visually
a little bit about myself when it comes to drinking. But when people get together, party, and drink, like say for New Year's, they become in the moment because nothing else matters except there's your goal. They have a goal. They already have a goal. It's New Year's. We're going to celebrate something. We're going to get together. We're going to get drunk or whatever. And then they're in the now.
Yeah.
And nothing else matters except that moment. And that's why, when I drink, I become superly visually stimulated. And that puts me in the now, the moment. And that's so hard to do.
Because you're afraid of
Why do you
being
think
in there
fear?
forever. I'm talking about myself. I drink because I love to be in the moment, and it helps, to just be there. Because otherwise, I'm everywhere all the time, everywhere, never focused. But why would we be given a brain that needs chemicals in order to shrink itself down into the moment, even though it's all the time everywhere?
Well, because I would say, I'm going to pull this out of my ass, is I'm so much in the future, it's almost like I can't say right brain, left brain right now because I'm not
Both
really
brains,
cognitive
all
of
brains, both brains, all brains.
which side does what right now. But I'm always thinking about the future and the past constantly.
As if.
So it's hard for me to be in the moment. And when you're in that moment, you're like, wow, this is it. And you're like, this is so cool. And it's almost like being on a drug, to where if you're in the moment, nothing else matters.
Except the moment just passed, just passed, just passed, just passed.
But now you're out of the moment by thinking of time.
Yeah.
Because when you're in the moment, time doesn't exist.
Exactly. And then, when you're really in a moment...
Hey, are you using me to make your own point?
I'm just trying
Because I do that to people a lot.
No.
I do that to people a lot. I make them to start saying stuff that I would say. And then make it like, oh, look what they said. It's great. I do that all the time.
Like we haven't done this.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I stopped your point for a second. But a lot of times I'll use another person and kind of direct them towards the conversation I want them to say.
I know.
And then they'll say exactly what I know what they're going to say. And that's what I would have said. So I'm using them almost as like, not a puppet or a character.
Well, like a Johnny Carson would. You work in the audience. You're working the guest panel.
Yeah.
Which I respect.
You were kind of doing that with me. And I'm like, are you doing this?
You know,
it would have been funny if you're like, yes. And I would be like, ha 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 ha.
We've both been doing this with other panels our whole lives. And that's why, like, only one of us can be in charge of the conversation.
Okay, so I'm sorry to stop you, but
and
we
you
were,
are in
That's
charge.
a fighting vocabulary.
we were talking about being in the now.
I would rather be directed than
Oh, but
directed.
then you said, then the moment passed and the moment passed, but then you stepped out of the now, the moment. Because the moment is timeless.
But I'm really, exactly, but I'm back in the moment. And
I'm back in the moment.
And you direct the conversation. Conversation. Easy for
Sensation. What is a sensation? A converse sensation?
Skittles.
Is this a converse sensation?
You ever have
I have a
Skittles? You
backup
ever have
shot.
Skittles?
That's my new word. Wait, what did I say? Converse sensation. Converse
It would be a
sensation.
sensational conversation.
Sounds like
Yes.
Sounds like a Jaeger moment.
As long as we can
I'm
say
getting
that,
tingly.
yeah, a sensational
Converse
conversation.
sensation.
It would be a
A
conversation.
single converse sensation.
Gargle it, get it copyrighted, whatever you guys do.
Gargle it. I enjoy like
By the way, Roy,
ways of saying that, but it's
Roy
still.
got a hold of my iPod, need pod.
What was he looking through it or something?
And he converted it to Google instead of Yahoo. And he said, "Why would David put you on a Yahoo?" And
I did it. It just set up that way. I use Google. I use Google, lady. That's Doug Stanhope.
So you Yahoo'd me, even though you Google yourself. Write that down right now.
It's recorded. I
You
hope.
Yahoo'd me, even though you Googled yourself.
That's a
Oh man, goes back to the gonad problem. You know.
It's recorded. It's perfect. It's better than writing it down.
1, 2, 3.
I said it's better.
Doesn't make a man of me. 1, 2, 3.
I want popcorn. I'm ready for a fucking shot, man. I love you guys.